Hi everybody. So I am doing my next video. So I think I'm on 5 now. I'm not really sure, but I'll figure it out after I post this, I guess. So, I'm doing an update. I am Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm like 4 or 5 days out from surgery. So I get surgery on Tuesday. It is the Wednesday before right now. So very exciting. I'm not so much nervous. I'm a little anxious, more anxious, I'd say. Just trying to make sure that I have everything that I'm going to need when I get home, make sure I'm comfortable. So I'm trying to make sure that I have heating, like my heating pad for if I have any kind of gas pain. I have, all my protein shakes. This weekend I'm going to make little cups of sugar-free pudding, sugar-free jellos, different flavors. So just my fridge has got filled with like clear fluids for me. I have got protein chicken broth in, or bone broth is another word for it. So I've gotten that in. So I've just been really, like, the past few weeks diligently making sure that I have everything that I need for after I have my surgery. So, yeah, so I last week I went and I got my doctor asks for you to get your blood taken like 2 weeks before surgery. So I went and I got all that done. I got a EKG done to make sure, like he does that to make sure that you're good for surgery. So I'm all cleared. I'm perfect for surgery. Everything's great. My insurance, I got approval. My insurance was being a little weird. It was more because they didn't receive one of the numbers. So I talked to them this week. She was like, it'll be approved. It's not an issue. Because I got approved for one part of the surgery, but not the second part. But that was simply because they didn't receive the number. But she's like, if they did the one part that they approved, they're definitely going to approve you for the other part. So don't even worry about it. So that's all being taken care of. My doctor's office is amazing. The girls that work there are amazing. I cannot speak highly enough about them because they've been so helpful every step of the way. Any kind of questions I have, doesn't matter. I can email them, talk to them. I can message them through the patient portal, and they take care of it. They answer me as best as they can, and I've just had a really good experience overall with the medical professionals that I've been working with. So I've lost more weight. I am down to 245, I believe. My highest weight was 300, which is just gives me a shiver every time I think about it. I can't believe I let it get that far, but I did. And since starting this particular program, I was around 280. So I have lost almost 40 pounds, a little under. And I'm still doing great. I'm following the dietary guidelines. I did have a little trouble with the one that I've been on for the past 2 weeks. I did break once and eat something I wasn't supposed to eat. And oh my God, did it make me happy? I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, I've been really consistent. I have been consistently losing weight, so it's not it didn't like throw me off my game. But I'm finding I'm on a special diet right now before surgery. It's I do 105 grams of protein a day, or that's like what you aim for. 40 grams of carbohydrates, which is killing me because everything has carbs in it, even vegetables. So I'm having a hard time making sure I'm hitting that 105 and hitting that 40 or under mark. I am finding myself a pinch above it. And I'm just having a really hard time like doing it. And I think that that's why that one time I broke and ate something I wasn't supposed to do. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth going. I feel really good. I feel probably the best I have in years. I literally haven't weighed this weight for over 10 years. So I am literally the lowest weight I have been since before I got married. So yay! Very exciting. So yeah, so that's my update for now. But I did want to go over some other stuff that I had happen. So I've had a couple people message me or talk to me, ask me some questions, and I kind of wanted to like go over them because part of the reason I'm being so open and honest with my surgery and what I'm doing, the choices I'm making, my, my diet, like what each step is because I really want to help people out there that were in a position like me. So, I have a couple questions that people have asked me, and I thought that I was like, wow, you know what? Those are really good questions. I've actually thought them myself before I got surgery, and I've had people ask. So I want to just kind of go over it, be as honest as I can, and give you guys a deeper insight into why I'm doing what I'm doing, or how I feel about what I'm doing, and you know what I mean? Kind of like have that conversation. So, one of the questions was, shouldn't you just do it the right way, or with diet and exercise? So, yes, absolutely. If you can do it with just diet and exercise and lose that weight and keep it off, I 100% agree that that's exactly what you should do. Unfortunately, in my case, I have tried to do that multiple times. I'm talking over 15 times. I have, and it's been mostly since I had children. Ever since I had my daughters, I have struggled with my weight. Once I had Brittany, I was in the 180s. I could never get below it, no matter what I did. Then I had my twins, which put me up higher into the 200s. I did lose some of the weight with them, but again, I gained all of it plus some. So I went to a weight that I was above what I was when I had them. And then things progressively just got worse and worse and worse for me. Then I met my husband, which I did get back down in weight because after my divorce, I did lose some weight simply because I was just running constantly. I did lose some, but then I met my husband now, and I literally put on over 100 pounds, like not even kidding. So, and I have tried throughout the years with him to, exercise. He's very, very supportive. I've done diets. I've tried being a vegan because at one point I was very, very sick. I had feminine issues, and a doctor had told me if I lose weight, we can use it as a carrot for a hysterectomy. And I was in severe pain. I was very, very ill. And so I was very motivated, and it wasn't enough. I could not get the weight off. I just struggled and struggled. I tried everything, and it was very, very hard. So I went through depression. I didn't feel well 90% of the time. And I finally did reach out to a different doctor, and I had a doctor that helped me. So, Dr. Love, you were amazing, so thank you so much. She immediately saw that I needed attention. She sent me to a surgeon that could help me, and I got it removed, and I started feeling better. And so, as time went on, my depression's gotten better. I'm not sick all the time. I don't feel horrible all the time. And so, I have tried, but I've always failed. So, with losing my dad last year, I really decided, you know what, that's enough. I watched him die, and it was awful, and I'm not doing that to my kids. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm going to choose my health over any kind of food thing that I have going on, or, me just not fully doing what I need to do. Whatever it may be, I'm choosing my health. I'm choosing me. I'm going to accomplish this. Come hell or high water, it's going to get done. So that's when I made the phone call. So that's how I feel about that question. So then the other one was, isn't it cheating? And I actually get this one quite a bit, and I feel like that's the main question as to why I've been so open and so honest with this, because I want people to understand that it's not cheating. It's actually kind of the opposite. Like, and I know Adam's even asked me this question, not like that, but I remember like we were out and he was like, oh man, I'm jealous. And I was like, why are you jealous? And he's like, I wish I could get the surgery so it would just be easier. And I looked at him and I smiled because I thought it was kind of funny, and I was like, think about it. And so he sat there and he thought about it for like a minute, and he's like, yeah, never mind, I take it back. Because people don't take that minute to realize it's not cheating. I am literally sacrificing eating cake, having candy, any of that kind of stuff. That's not a possibility for me anymore. I am having to change my body and how it functions and relearn everything about me to be able to do this. Not only that, do I have to go through all that, the pain of having a surgery, the recuperation time of having a surgery, the time that I have to take off work and getting paid to get the surgery. I also have to exercise just like anyone else. I have to eat just like anyone else. I have to make good choices. If I don't, I will get very ill. And if I'm not eating correctly, I could potentially get very sick. So you have to have a very good understanding of what your dietary needs are and making sure that you're putting those needs above all else. So making sure like at night you eat your protein before anything else, that you can't drink with a meal. So people don't really take that into consideration. This is not something that weak people do. This is something that people who need it get done. You will always find cases of people that either take advantage of the surgery or they lose a bunch of weight, but they're not putting in the effort or, you know, making sure they're taking their vitamins, making sure that they are, taking, doing their exercises, going to the gym, you know, doing all those things, because this surgery will eat through your fat and it will also eat right through your muscle. So it does not care. These surgeries do not care once you get them. It just does what it's supposed to do. So it's up to you to make sure that you do the rest, just like anyone else that's on any kind of diet or exercise program. It is exactly the same, in my opinion. So no, I don't believe it's cheating. I think that people think that it is because they don't fully understand what has to go into getting the surgery in the first place. So I had someone else ask a different question. I thought this was actually a really good one again. So why is she getting the surgery if she's losing all that weight on her own? Which I actually thought the same thing myself. I was like, why am I going to do this? Like, why am I going to torture myself if I'm losing the weight on my own? I can do it myself. Yes, I can lose weight myself. I've done it before, like 15 times. Problem for me is I cannot keep it off, and I will gain more each time that I do it. So every time that I lose the weight, I gain more, and then I lose a little bit, and then I gain more, and then I lose a little bit, and then I gain more. And I do not ever want to get over 300 pounds. I don't want to. That was the number that just was like, that's it for me. I don't want to get there. I do not want to get diabetes like my father. I don't want to be that person anymore. I really truly don't. I want to be able to go on carnival rides with my kids or my grandkids, you know, if I'm blessed to have that happen. I don't want to be that anymore. I enjoy going outside. I enjoy going for walks. Every little piece of weight that I lose, I feel better, and I want to do more, and I want to explore and travel and see things. And being a 300-pound person, that was not going to happen for me. Even being in a car for a certain amount of time hurt. And, you know, it's hard for people to understand if they've never been big, which I totally get because I have been the small person before, so I've kind of been on both sides of the tracks. I haven't been big my whole life. I have been blessed to understand both sides. But yeah, it's definitely not easy, and it's not a choice that I've taken lightly. Like I've told people, I've thought about this for several years because originally I could never get under that 180-pound mark. So that always kind of made me wonder, like, you know, why is diet and exercise not doing this for me? So, you know, that's where I'm at. This will help. It is a tool to help you get to where you want to be, but you also have to be respectful of that tool, and you have to be respectful of your body and take care of yourself. It's very important. This is not a surgery you want to get if you think it's like, oh, I can just get this done and then I'm going to lose a ton of weight and I'm going to be fine. No, you will lose the weight. It will help you lose the weight in a year. And you have about a year is what your doctors will tell you. For this, mine's a little different, but they give you about a year. You'll lose your weight, and then what will happen is you will gain it back. You will eat through it, and you will gain it if you do not take the time to mentally do what you need to do and prepare yourself. It's very possible. There's been many people that we have known, me and Adam have personally known, that had gotten gastric bypass or whatever, and they continued to live that lifestyle and eat those foods that they wanted eventually, and they gain every pound back. Well, maybe not every pound back, but a good chunk of them. I do not plan on doing that. That is not what I want for myself. And my surgery is a little different. It should help me keep some weight off long term, which is why I chose the surgery I picked, because I do have trouble keeping weight off. And like I said, I'll have to take vitamins the rest of my life. So there is sacrifices that are being made to do this. But I'm very willing and I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to see where things go and how I end up. And I really truly plan on documenting everything I can for you guys, in hopes that I can maybe help someone else like me. 'Cause I know that I'm not the only one. I'm not. I know that I'm not. And I know that there's one person out there that I think I've potentially really helped, and it makes my heart really happy. And so that's my plan. That's my plan in life, is to just maybe save another soul especially after my dad. I want to make sure that people know that this is available to you. If you have hit that bottom and you cannot do it, it is okay. Choose yourself, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you're not enough, okay? So that's it for me. I know I'm getting emotional, but it means a lot to me, and I'm excited. So thank you for listening to me, and I hope I helped anyone out there that had any of those same questions. And if you have any, of course, leave them below. I'd be more than happy to maybe do a video and answer any questions you have. And I guess the next time I'll see you is after I get my surgery. So have a great day, guys, and take care. Bye.